So this is pretty goddamn pathetic. Take a look at this tweet from Representative Andy Ogles over there. Give Trump a third term, give him a peace prize, and let him run DC as long as he wants, which the community notes immediately clarifies that you can't do that. Like, you can want it, you can complain about it. It's the 22nd Amendment. It's pretty clear that you can't serve another term. I also love just give him a peace prize. Like, they're not even really pretending that he's earned it or deserves it. Just give it to him like a participation trophy. But anyway, look, that sort of performative cuckery on social media by a Republican man is just what you're expected to do on the right. You have to. But there's a great element of weakness there. And that's this, they always go back to it. I just want an authoritarian. I don't want there to be elections. I don't want to have to convince people. I just want someone to come in and protect me from all the things they've fooled me into being afraid of or whatever. And that's what Andy Ogles is. He is far more than Donald Trump, much more like their base. Andy Ogles wants a strongman right there. And the fun in this story comes in people making fun of him. So we're gonna jump to that as soon as we point out a few ways that his prior takes have aged exactly like milk. Just 2 years ago, he tweeted, certain House Republicans are selling out the American people over personal grudges. They're willing to bend the Constitution and ignore the wishes of their constituents they represent. It's nothing short of shameful. Well, I guess why bend the Constitution when you can set it on fire and flush it down a Mar-a-Lago toilet, I suppose. Also, he did once say this: contrary to the left's narrative, nobody is being crowned king or named dictator. Although, to be fair, he did tweet that several months ago. So I can understand how over time you'd change your position on that. But this is pathetic, and people have pointed that out. Those were all replies to his tweets. This was my favorite reply. Now, that's what I call, where are the Epstein files? Because yeah, Andy Ogles, where are those files that Donald Trump's named in? You don't seem to care too much about that. But my favorite response came from friend of the show, Senator Nina Turner, who tweeted, this should be grounds for removal. This is not acceptable for representative, is blatantly unconstitutional. Now the right wing started complaining about that. No, they're complaining about Nina Turner, not about the guy calling for a dictator. And so Renata Oxendine had said, stating an opinion is not unconstitutional. Ever hear of the First Amendment? To which Turner replied, this is a member of Congress advocating against the constitutional, hence unconstitutional. Like, kind of by definition is what he's doing. But anyway, JR, what did you make of this in Ogles?
Andy Ogles is a lifelong con man. You remember? And this is the same Andy Ogles that lied on his resume about how he was studied economics in college and he's an economist. He's not. He failed out and had like one course that he took, but he didn't have, the gumption to really do it well. There was multiple lies on his resume. He conned people, I believe, in some charities even as well too. He's done all kinds of stuff like that. And when he was, increased his ass kissing for Trump, it's when he needed him to help him out in some of those situations. So everything this guy does is transactional, and he sees Donald Trump, he's like, well, this is great. This is my kind of guy. We don't have any kind of accomplishments. We just talk trash about other people and then lie all the time. And then I go kiss his ass and I get back off for it. This is the type of stuff that people always talk about. These guys, the unearned positions that people are supposed to have, like Andy Ogles and Donald Trump, and they have to keep facilitating each other's rise to any kind of level of power and success and accomplishments because neither one of them has any of it. So this is who Andy Ogles just is. And I'm not sure who prompted him to start talking about third terms and letting the run over and do whatever the hell they want. But it's if he really wants that to happen, maybe someone should show him how that may look if someone else does it, to him, except that'll be justified. This guy is the one who wants to keep this. They have to keep a shield and a cover away from their incompetence. Because if any kind of actual accomplishments does something, they're in trouble. They're gonna be homeless on the streets, getting run out by Donald Trump's people that are shoving them off because they're detriments to society. I'm so tired of these trash human beings and them consistently getting positions of power in this country as if they've done anything that's necessary. Or helpful.
Yeah, no, it's pathetic. But also I want to ahead of time, I want to apologize to our audience because if we are lucky enough that in like 2028, AOC or any progressive gets elected, you do not understand how many references I'm gonna make to them serving like 30 terms in a row. I'm gonna make shirts, I'm gonna put out memes, because I'm Johnny Damage now, okay? So I point out that this is unconstitutional, and then I do the same thing to them so they know the pain I've felt. I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do every show with AOC 2050 on the hat or whatever. So just get ready for that.